Ballyhoo and welcome. The Passion Project continues. My name is Remedy Robinson. I'm a linguist, author, and an ardent fan. And this is an appreciation. This is an exploration of linguistics, language, and love songs, as framed by the peerless poetry of the modern-day master, Elvis Costello. Today's slow drag is with My Little Blue Window from When I Was Cruel, released in 2002. The songwriting is credited to Elvis Costello. It's possible to consider this one of the smaller pieces on this album because it is set among a redwood forest of complicated pieces. Deceptively kind or deceptively cruel, My Little Blue Window rounds the edges of harsh words with its deft sense of melancholy and acquiescence. This is a calling card. Maybe it will be a farewell note. The poison fountain pen now requires the antidote. And if I avert your gaze and I should become a shrinking flower, just punch me on the arm. This could be our finest hour. A poison pen, that instrument deployed by the anonymous, has now had its author exposed. The calling card as a farewell note suggests that this is very possibly a brief encounter that somehow changes everything. Filled with the false bravado that hides behind our facades has now crumbled into a feeble staring match. The balance of power has shifted, but from what and into what? The rhyme scheme in this first verse brings a rush of imagery cascading from a high height. The first line is a slant rhyme with the sixth line, card and arm. The second and third lines couple up nicely with note and antidote. And then the fifth and seventh lines, flower and hour, send us on our way. The middle line, line 4 of this 7-line verse, and if I avert my gaze, is left to its own devices. The act of expressing affection through childlike acts, such as a punch on the arm, takes us out of the grown-up world and into the world where love affairs truly reside, regardless of what outside appearances may convey. Romantic interactions, or at least I hope, will never feel entirely devoid of wonderful wishful thinking and silly mating rituals that are far too childish for adults to indulge in. Till now, this was my view, but I'm counting on you. How am I ever going to make you see nothing in this ugly world comes easily? I want you to be my lovely hooligan. Come by and smash my pane till I can see right through my little blue window. Once an ethnic slur, the word hooligan is now commonly associated with troublemaking football fans. It's one of those words that don't need a definition, as just the sound of it represents its definition. And, of course, the strategic homophone of a window pane with that of physical or emotional pain is absolutely inspired. It's not about relieving pain, it's about obliterating a pain until it starts to feel like a different kind of pain. In the right frame of mind, this combination of verse and chorus is simply beguiling young love. How simple, yet thought to be so complicated. In another frame of mind, it might just be the hallmark of the been there, done that feeling, a la pump it up. Affection has taken on a competitive quality. Is it too much to conjecture that, since nothing in this ugly world comes easily, someone is being asked to work for their affection, run riot, mix things up enough that it takes the narrator out of the workaday world funk that they might find themselves in? This is a fingerprint. Maybe you will feel a fond caress, but when you start to speak, are you tempted to confess? Here again is affection, a light touch of a fingerprint that proffers a hint of a threat to take a firmer grip. There's a lovely bored quality to this exchange, an idle threat that stands on the edge of completion, the subtext of which seems to beg for more entertainment than a mere touch can provide. Well, I was a gloomy soul, never thought I'd see a brighter day. The dark interior blows those silver clouds away. Is this a confession that had been requested in the above verse? Who is the gloomy soul? Is this meant to convey that there are no silver linings to this story? Or is it an explanation of why there needs to be a troublemaker lingering where affection fails? It's all rather Shakespearean in its use of double entendre and innuendo, really. As with the multiple meanings of Juliet's plaintive appeal, "Oh, happy dagger, this is thy sheath." This dark interior certainly seems as if it has more than one or two meanings itself. Depending on your mood, it can be as wholesome or as menacing as you'd like. It's what gives pieces like this and others, such as Indoor Fireworks and Poisoned Rose, its longevity and its appeal. Its meaning teeters back and forth from the ruthless to the well intended so eloquently. After all, as the man said, nothing in this ugly world comes easily. Till now, this was my view, but I'm counting on you. Am I ever going to make you see nothing in this ugly world comes easily? I want you to be my lovely hooligan. Come by and smash my pane till I can see right through my little blue window. Dig it. Again, this has been a slow drag with My Little Blue Window from 2002's When I Was Cruel. It's a smaller piece with about as much subtext as actual text. It's as sweet as you'd like it to be and as antisocial as you care for it to be. The hooligan is a lovely one, after all. This piece could very well embody a sense of boredom, but is done so in a way that is itself far from boring. On the contrary, this piece keeps shifting and changing what it is trying to convey. And that's it for today's slow drag, my friend. Thank you for listening. I encourage you to listen to episode 2 of Slow Drag with Remedy. You Only Wanted to Be Famous. It's a slow drag with Alibi. And episode 42, A Creature of Habit. It's a slow drag with Tart. And episode 49, Every Twisted Grudge. It's a slow drag with Soul for Hire. All 3 of these episodes are slow drags with more gems from the complicated and complex When I Was Cruel. You can find me on Instagram. Simply search for my name, Remedy Robinson, or search for the podcast Slow Drag with Remedy. I'm also on Twitter at Slow Drag Remedy. Give me a follow. Say hello. I follow back. Also, please visit slowdragwithremedy.com for companion blogs and other useful information. I'm putting up new transcripts weekly. It's a slow process. So if you would, please take the time to give us a 5-star rating, especially on Apple Podcasts. And as always, thank you so much for helping to get the word out about this little passion project. Truly, it means the world. So, until next time, adieu, my little ballyhoo. Slow drag with Remedy.